Yo, what's up guys? I've grown multiple YouTube channels and gotten millions of views with short form content. And in today's video, I want to show you how you can improve your videos visually, quality-wise,
was originally called the Magic Flip,
and how you can even apply complete cinematic changes, all with the help of AI. Because the truth is, the difference between a video that gets 10,000 views and a video that gets 10 million views often is not the idea. A lot of the time, it comes down to small editing choices. So in today's video, I will show you a few editing tricks that might seem insignificant, but can completely change how professional your videos feel. We are going to do all of this with the new Higgsfield Adobe Plugin. Higgsfield just released a plugin for Premiere Pro and After Effects, which means you can now use AI directly inside your editing software. It works on Mac and Windows and it's completely free to install. I leave a link in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Now, before we jump into the tools, I want to quickly walk you through the structure of a good video, especially when it comes to short form content. Editing is not just about cutting clips together. Editing decides how professional the video feels, how quickly the viewer understands what is happening, and whether they keep watching after the first few seconds. You can break down a video into 3 parts. First, we have the hook. This is where the viewer makes the decision. In the first 1 to 3 seconds, they decide if your video is worth watching or if they just swipe away. That's why the beginning has to be instantly clear. The viewer should understand what the video is about, why it matters, and why they should keep watching. After that, the goal is retention. Retention is not about adding random effects everywhere. It's about removing everything that makes the video feel slow. No dead moments, no confusing visuals, no weak clips, no parts where nothing changes on screen. You want the video to keep moving visually, so every few seconds there's a reason to stay. And then, the ending is just as important. For short form content, you usually don't want a long outro, because that's where people drop off. A clean sudden ending often works better because it keeps the video tight and can help the retention graph stay stronger until the end. So basically, grab attention immediately, keep the video moving, and don't drag out the ending. Okay, now that we've covered that, let's actually start applying some cool editing changes that will completely transform your video. To connect Higgsfield to your video editor, you need to go to the Higgsfield plugin page. Then click on Premiere Pro. Here you can select your video editor, choose Mac or Windows, and then click download. I will also leave a link to this site in the description. Once you've downloaded it, install it and it will connect to Premiere Pro. If you now open Premiere Pro, go to Window, Extensions and Higgsfield. You will see your Higgsfield dashboard right here and you can start using it. The first thing I want to show you is Reframe. So here I have this football clip that I created. It's a horizontal 16:9 clip of a player taking a shot, and this is exactly the kind of footage you might want to use in a short. The problem is, if I want to post this on YouTube Shorts, TikTok or Instagram Reels, the format is wrong. A lot of people would just put the clip into a vertical project, crop it a little, add a blurred background and post it like that. And yes, that technically works, but most of the time it looks lazy and cheap. So instead, I will use Higgsfield Reframe tool to turn this into a proper 9:16 clip directly inside of Premiere Pro. So open the Higgsfield plugin and inside the panel I can choose Reframe. Here I can select the aspect ratio I want. So for shorts I will choose 9:16. Then just press generate. Now Higgsfield creates a new version of the clip in the right vertical format. And if you take a look at the result, this already looks much cleaner. If we compare both versions side by side, the difference is obvious. The reframed version looks way more professional and is much better for a short. Of course, this is not only for football clips. You can use this reframe tool whenever you want to turn horizontal footage into vertical content, or even the other way around. For example, turning a short into a long form video. That small framing change can already make a video feel much cleaner and more professional. And this is exactly the kind of small editing detail that can decide whether people swipe away or keep watching so the video goes viral. The next trick I want to show you is upscaling a video. Let's say you have a clip that looks a little low quality. Maybe it's soft, maybe it's compressed, or maybe it just doesn't look clean enough to use as the hook of your video. This matters a lot because if the first clip of your short looks low quality, people instantly take the video less seriously. So what we can do is open the plugin again, go to Upscale and use it to improve the video quality directly inside Premiere Pro. All I have to do is select the clip, press generate, and once it's done, I can drag the improved version back onto the timeline and use it in the edit. For example, let's say this clip is going to be a hook for a commentary video. I can place my voiceover underneath, trim it to fit the clip, add captions, and now the beginning of the video already feels much cleaner. So if you have a clip that is low quality but it fits perfectly into your video, upscaling it can make it much more usable.
Did you know the kickflip was originally called the magic flip?
Instead of cutting it away completely, you can clean it up, make it look sharper, and still use it for your final edit. Now, the last thing I want to show you is how you can completely change the background of a scene. So let's say you have a cinematic clip like this, and you want to use it for a movie edit or any kind of cinematic short. What you can do now is go to Edit Video, and here all you have to do is type in a prompt like replace the background with, for example, cinematic beach at sunset. Then just hit generate. And once it's generated, we get a new version of the exact same clip, but now the background has been completely changed. The movement stays the same, the character stays the same, but the environment is totally different. This is really useful if you want to create movie edits, cinematic shorts, visual transitions, or just make a scene feel much more unique and interesting. And of course, you can use that with all kinds of different prompts, different scenes, and different video ideas, depending on the style you want to create. And that's why this plugin is just so useful. You don't have to leave your editing software anymore. Instead of exporting clips, uploading them to another tool, waiting for the result, and bringing it back into Premiere, you can just use these AI edits directly inside Premiere or After Effects. So if you create shorts, TikToks, reels, commentary videos, movie edits, football edits, this can help you work faster and make your videos look much cleaner. If you want to try the Higgsfield Adobe plugin yourself, I will leave the link in the description. And if you're stuck with your own YouTube channel and want help improving your content, you can also check out my community below. Inside, you will get direct access to me, and we will work together on improving your channel, your videos, and getting your content to perform better.